Good morning and welcome, one and all, to Pacific414 Pop Talk. I'm your host, Mike. Don't worry, your normal live Sunday edition of Pop Talk will return next Sunday. But in the meantime, I have a couple stories here that I want to talk about. Our first story here comes from The Verge, and it says Elon Musk says Twitter deal on hold after spam fake account report. Musk wants to see the numbers. This was posted on Friday, May 13th. The article is by John Potter. The article starts off by saying Elon Musk says the deal to buy Twitter is temporarily on hold after the social network reported that false or spam accounts comprised less than 5% of its 226 million monetizable daily active users. The Tesla CEO, who offered to buy Twitter for 44 billion, tweeted a link to a May 2nd Reuters report on Twitter's filing saying he wants to see the company's calculations. There's a quote here from Elon Musk saying Twitter deal temporarily on hold, pending details supporting calculation that spam fake do indeed represent less than 5% of users, Musk tweeted. As of this writing, Twitter's share price had plunged 19% on the news, while Tesla is up 5%. Below is the relevant section of Twitter's filing. It notes that its calculations about the number of false or spam accounts are an estimate and that the real number could be higher than we have estimated. And it has that information down here. I will not actually read it. I will continue to read the rest of this article, but I will include the link to this article in the description below if you care to read it. The article continues on by saying Twitter has had problems with math in the past. A few weeks ago, it said in an earnings report that it had overcounted its daily users for 3 years straight. The company said a technical error had led to it counting multiple accounts as active, despite them being tied to a single user, and that has led to it miscounting its user numbers by as much as 1.9 million each quarter. And it's quite the error. Musk has made cutting down on the amount of spam and scam bots and bot armies on Twitter a key part of his pitch for improving the service, alongside prioritizing free speech and open sourcing the platform's ranking algorithms. Putting the deal on hold represents the latest speed bump to hit Musk's attempted takeover of the social media network. The company had initially announced a so called poison pill measure to prevent the takeover before eventually accepting the buyout in late April. That's what it has to say in this article. Honestly, I'm not surprised that Elon Musk wants to do a few checks and balances before the deal is actually finalized. You can't blame the guy, especially when you're putting forth $44 billion. I believe it was $54 and some change per share. So that's a lot of money. Now, on to our next article here. Our next article comes to us from Geek Tyrant, and it's written by Joey Parr. And it talks about how Christopher Walken is joining the cast of Dune Part 2 as Emperor Shaddam IV. Director Denis Villeneuve has cast Christopher Walken in Dune Part 2. He will be taking on the role of Shaddam IV, the Padisha Emperor of the known universe. This is pretty awesome and completely unexpected casting. Walken is amazing in everything that he is in, and it's going to be pretty cool to see him in a sci fi epic like this. The article mentions that Walken will be joining Florence Pugh and Austin Butler. It also talks about Dune Part 2, bringing back Timothy Chalamet, Rebecca Ferguson, Josh Brolin, Stellan Skarsgård, Dave Bautista, and Javier Bardem. When previously talking about the sequel, Villeneuve teased that the next movie is going to be the main meal. The director previously shared that Dune Part 1 is just an appetizer for the second part still to come. So it's going to be very interesting to see Christopher Walken's portrayal of the Emperor Now, I have to admit, I have not read any of the Dune series of books. Any chance you can see Christopher Walken on the screen? Oh my, you know it's going to be good. Even if it's bad, his performance, his performance alone is going to be good. Oh my. Those are your articles for this edition of Pacific414 Pop Talk. If you like what you saw here, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like what you saw here, give it a thumbs down. Leave a comment down in the comment section below. Subscribe to the Pacific414 YouTube channel for this or any other content on the channel, and follow me on social media. And always remember, I'm not just a baseball guy, I'm an all around guy. Have a good one, everyone.